Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure, Marvel's CROSSFIRE, not to be confused with the 90s board game, or a medic of some sort. Why'd they make him white and red with pluses on his costume? Does he not look like a medic? He looks like a medic. I'm gonna stake my claim in that description. He's a medic. But he's not. He actually is a shooty guy who shoots things, but he has no special abilities. This is just for those of you who don't know who he is, because I didn't know who he was, so I looked it up. And he's not a superhero or villain of any kind, as far as I can tell. He's just as good with guns. He has a cybernetic eye and ear to make him not blind and deaf. That's it. That's his ability. He's a CIA spook. That's it. Okay, so this is another Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure wave figure, which means it's terrible, and it's going to be a quick review. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Alrighty, before we look at the figure, I would like to show you my package. The front is okay. It looks like he's holding, it looks like he's holding a bow. Just a little bit. Like, do you see it? At first glance, it looks like he's holding a bow wrapped around his body, like a bow and arrow. I know that's not the case, but otherwise it's fine. Like, it's a normal kind of hero pose sort of thing. That's fine. Here's a picture of the guy. It's a picture of the guy. It is, but he's in a different costume here. So, you know, freaking Hasbro, right? The eye is different. The glove is different. Oh man, they can't. The costume is just different all the way around. And then here we have another. This is a better photo, but I guess they didn't want the gun on the front of the package because everybody knows guns bad. Guns bad. So there you go, there's the figure, and there's a picture of the leg. By the way, would like to make a correction on my future Ant-Man review. I did find the Cassie Lang part. It was like taped to the inside of the package, so I missed it. I said I didn't get it. I did end up getting it, so there's that. And then here's Cassie Lang. So let's just do a quick recap on this wave. Egghead, CROSSFIRE, future Ant-Man, unpainted Ultron, and then these two movie figures. Is this the worst wave of all time ever? Let me know what you guys think. I totally forgot about this wave because these are the only ones I cared about, really. And they're all terrible. But, so I ended up getting it so I could review it for you guys. But anyway, it looks like the worst wave maybe of all time. Okay, like I said, gonna be a quick review, kind of like the Ant-Man. He stands roughly 16.5 centimeters. That's gonna be 6.5 inches. There he is up against Darwin. And it is just another blank body with a bad paint job, a new head. Oh, this time we did get a belt though. So he's a little bit ahead of Ant-Man because we got the new head, that's even, but he got a belt, that's better, and accessories, even better. All right, so let's do a quick once over. It's the Spider UK body. The reds don't match. The hard plastic is a different color than the other reds. All of it bare plastic. No paint anywhere except for the lines, which are terrible, as is usually the case. If we zoom in on his chesticle right here, you can see none of it lines up properly. There's overlaps, there's spots where there's red poking through. The white is not opaque at all on his body. At a distance it looks okay, but they, other than the lines being clean, like the edges being clean, it's not good. You can see how transparent the white is. The red's poking through a lot. So it's kind of disappointing. Also, for the hands, his fingernails are showing. So there's that. But also we have this head, which is probably one of the better heads they've done. It's borderline too realistic, and it's definitely too realistic for the way they do their bodies. But I would say this is a pretty good example of how they should do the heads. It looks pretty nice. I like it. It's not super realistic, but it has some details, and I think it looks pretty darn good. The head shape is nice. He actually has ears. A lot of the times they give figures very skinny heads where their ears couldn't be anywhere. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Is it still too realistic for those of you who don't like the realistic ones like me? Or is it in that sweet spot? Something about it makes me think it's in the sweet spot. Maybe because his lips aren't as bright and he has slightly less detail? I don't know, but I do like it. It's a very nice sculpt and it's a really nice paint job too. Even the white part is a little bit better than the body. So at least there's that. So that's okay. I'm not going to go through and give this guy full-on ratings because it is just a blank body, again, with a bad paint job, but a decent head. Now, I will show you the accessories. He does have the two fingernails showing red gloved trigger finger hands on him in the package. They both have horizontal hinges, which is wrong, but you do get two fist hands as accessories. That's nice. You get this rifle with no paint on it, so it looks pretty cheap. You get this white strap, which is way too bulky and cumbersome and looks really crappy. And then you do get a muzzle flash and a smoke effect to go with your rifle. So that's not a terrible spread of accessories. It's not exactly impressive, but it'll do, so that's that. And then the articulation, we've seen this 1,000 times. They haven't fixed it at all. It's the exact same thing as the very first Spider UK. The knees are still janky. The shoulders and arms don't look good and don't work that well. It's just the same as before. So I don't need to go through it. This is like $26, guys, for this. Is insane. I want any of you, and I mean this seriously, anybody who wants to debate how Marvel Legends are worth the price, I would love to hear it. Honestly, I want to hear your argument as to how this is worth $26. I can't believe anybody out there actually thinks Hasbro Marvel Legends are worth the price. Maybe 1 or 2 figures from time to time, sure, but as a line, it's not even close. It's like a 95% failure rate if you ask me, but I'm very curious. I would love to hear that and have a small debate. Polite debate. Very curious. All right, so there it is. Another garbage figure, easily one of the worst waves they've ever released, if you ask me, but this is what we have to review. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos every day but Wednesday, and thousands already on the channel, so make sure you come back for all of that. In the meantime, keep collecting.